Hello, friends and strangers on the internet. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with a coffee request. Super exciting because we're checking out a brand new band actually. I did take the time to Google search this. The rock band is called Larkin Poe. Thank you so much for your coffee donation and request and support for my channel. I really appreciate you. Again, we're checking out Larkin Poe. They are a rock band. I believe there are two main women who are like leading this rock band. I don't know their names. I just did like a quick Google search to get some context and then jumped into this. We're checking out their song Mad as a Hatter, and we're checking out a live performance, a very specific live performance because it was a coffee request. So I hope I got the right video. This one has 11 million views, so I'm assuming this is the right one, and it's at the location that was mentioned in the request. So let's just check this out. Again, we're checking out a live performance of the song Mad as a Hatter by the band Larkin Poe. Let's go.
You are so quiet. So are we. Sometimes. We wrote this for our grandfather, and he suffered from schizophrenia. And I think mental illness is one of those things that's very hard to talk about. It's an uncomfortable thing to talk about. But I think it's something that we should be open about it. It's really hard to watch somebody slipping away, especially recently our grandmother, our mom's mom, has been slipping away kind of into dementia. And so we are gonna remember our grandparents when we sing this next one. It's about mental illness. It's called Mad as a Hatter. I know what time is. Time is a thief. It'll steal into bed and rob you while you sleep. You'll never feel it. It pulls off the covers, rifles through your head, and then you wake to find you can't remember what you just said. Happens to everyone. Just like the father of my father, time stole his mind, and I can't forget that 1/4 of his blood is mine. I try not to worry.
I really appreciate the honesty in these lyrics. Like, I really, really do. And, you know, the one young lady was right. These are things we should talk about, even though they are uncomfortable and scary, because, like, things like mental illness, when a family becomes aware of it, they need to stay aware of it, because those things do pass on. I'm living proof that this is uncomfortable to talk about, honestly. Like, I'm having a hard time talking about this. It's uncomfortable for me. I always default to, like, you know, stuff's nobody's business, but, like, it's true. Like, there are things that need to be talked about because it becomes less scary when people talk about it, I guess. It becomes less uncomfortable. Either way, I'm really enjoying the music. I'm rambling a bit because it's really affecting me emotionally. I'm going to take it back a little bit. I really like their voices, but mostly I like the song. Okay, I guess here's a good place. Let's go.
Don't come for me. I promise I'll be brave. Just to let me keep what's mine. Don't come for me. If you mustn't, just please wait. Let distinction. Who you are, who you were. Through the looking glass, where past and future begin to blur. No one can blame you. Well, they say the world is what you make it. You think, speak, and breathe, and those rules still apply. Stuck in a world of make-believe. Make the best with what you're given.
I just realized I wasn't even watching the performance. I was just listening to the words. Sorry. I guess I could go back a little bit, but I was just kind of staring off and listening to the lyrics instead of like actually watching them perform, and I kind of feel bad about that. So I'm gonna take it back a little bit to make up for that. Sorry.
No one can blame you. Well, they say the world is what you make it. You think, speak, and breathe, and those rules still apply. Stuck in a world of make-believe. Make the best with what you're given.
This feels like a musical depiction of what they're singing about, using Alice in Wonderland as a motif, I guess would be the fancy word. But like I feel like this section of the song, starting with the part where they were like dueling guitars, even though one's a mandolin. I guess I don't know what the other one is. I'm assuming it's a guitar, but it, it felt like a musical depiction of madness, if you will. And maybe I'm just projecting that because of the theme of the song, but I noticed even in the beginning of the song there was a slow moving rhythm and a fast moving rhythm, and I personally have often associated that with a sense of madness in music, craziness, whether it's used in techno music to induce like a hyperactivity feeling so that you want to dance more, or whether it's in like music about going crazy or feeling crazy or going through, I'm sorry to use the word crazy, I'm just overgeneralizing to speak quickly, but like, you know what I mean though. It's like I personally associate that kind of musical movement with the concept of either hyperactivity or madness or craziness or even insanity in some cases. And I felt that from the beginning of this song, and I felt it especially in this last part, and it feels like they're just building on that, crescendoing on that. And I want to take it back and listen to it again, just now that I feel more confident that my interpretation might be pretty close to what's going on. I want to take it back to like the beginning of this moment if I can, like because it was really quite beautiful listening to the two rhythms, and it's like, I don't know, that's just, I've associated that with, because there's something about the tension between those two rhythms. One is like slower and one is like quicker, and that it's almost like a musical depiction of feeling crazy. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm rambling a bunch. Sorry. Let's listen to the lovely song and keep going.
When you're mad as a hatter.
Also, I really love that lyric. It's just so real. Mind over matter doesn't matter when you're mad as a hatter. Like that. What a. It's so profound and so poetic all at once. Just very real. Anyway, let's keep going. Mm, I liked that one. I liked that one. It's making me feel all kinds of feelings, though. Makes me think about family. And I don't know, like, I thought that was really lovely, though, that they were thinking about family, that they wrote this song thinking of family. I think that's really wonderful, how much love they have for their family and how much care they have. But I also really love how brutally honest some of those lyrics were. Like the idea that, like, this is in your family tree. This is, part of it, and it may come for you too, and take what's yours, if you will. And like that is a very scary thought. And it's a genuine fear and concern that could happen. And it is important to talk about these things with our family members, because there are ways to make that less of a burden for yourself and your family by seeking help and healing and things like that. And I think that's why it's so important to talk about them and be honest about them, as scary and uncomfortable as it might be. Because, I mean, I don't know, speaking as a parent, I would want better for my kids. And speaking from experience, I would not want my kids to go through the same healing journey I went through, because mine was more difficult. I want less difficulty for them. So I want to learn how to provide that by learning about my own healing, And I think that's, if these conversations aren't had, that would prevent me from being able to achieve that. Yeah. That was a wonderful song, though. Really got me caught in my feelings, and I guess that's the point. Is very emotionally. I can see it was emotionally taxing on them in their performance. My goodness. I really liked their musical style, though. That was really wonderful. It's very pretty. Their voices are wonderful. The style of music they're playing is really quite wonderful, and I really enjoy it. If you like what you heard, I will put the link to the artist page because the video I watched did not come from the original artist, so I will put their original artist link on here on YouTube in my description, so you can go check out more of their music. Give them some likes, give them some subscribes. I think there's another live performance of this song on their channel that you can go check out if you'd like. And yeah, maybe send me more of their music to react to, possibly. I don't know. Wow, this ended up being a really long reaction. Goodness, I'm definitely gonna have to cut a lot out of this one. Goodness gracious. Anyway, I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.